Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Crazy! Crazy!
Stay home! Stay home! Stay home! Stay home!
Five.
First play, and May goes to the air. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Middle run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 20. Good for a Patriots first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Off the play fake, it's May. In trouble, and down he goes. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Oh, looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that
one. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on first down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down.
Crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to the running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down and 3. Here's Stevenson. And he's in! Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to get first downs, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On second down, it's Gino. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
From the gun, it's Gino. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raider first down. Now a run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Marcus Epps up from the secondary to make the tackle. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second down at the 6-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Good blocking, and he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. For Genty, 56 total TDs in 3 years at Boise State. And that touchdown there, the first of his NFL career. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Run here with Gibson. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 to the 35-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll go play action with May. Diggs on the reception. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. For Diggs, that's his first touchdown as a New England Patriot. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Pats are in the lead by the score of 13-7.
Patriots 13, Raiders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's left side to Tucker. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Smith. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here's May to throw it on first down. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, New England.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
To throw on first down is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First down, Raiders.
Once again, it's Genty. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second and 2.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 40.
From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, for Gino. Career touchdown pass number 106, but his first in silver and black.
His kick is good.
A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Crazy! Crazy! Where was that?
Throwing is May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here goes that.
May gonna look to throw. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's gonna be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Five.
Here's May. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10.
Here goes.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
Here goes that.
3rd and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down. At the 24.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Mostert now to return. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Las Vegas.
Play action now. It's Gino. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And he would get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
On play action, Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Flush to his right. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will up the lead to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
That'll be complete to Gibson.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On the ground, Gibson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
May now on 1st and 10. Scrambling to his left. There he goes again.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now, May will set up the screen for Gibson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A carry now for Gibson. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. play fake. Smith. Finding his tight end, man. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They go play action with Smith. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
He's got the tight end there. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
But it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Smith. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team in. Back deep is Marcus Jones. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
May to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for two.
Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
To throw again is May. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Raiders 21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Vegas. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
A second down throw for Smith. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And that they have just written a finish to this one.
And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. but he can't come through. And this one stays a 3-point game.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. May gonna look to throw. This one complete to Bourne. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raider first down. From the shotgun, Smith. They'll find Jakey out of the backfield. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Here is 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Gino. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment. And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he'll be taken down on the return, and that does it. We are done with regulation and off to OT. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a first throw here in overtime. That's downfield. He's got Hooper, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Stevenson. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off the play fake, it's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. On play action, Smith. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A A huge play there in overtime. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Forced to his right. Off he goes. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Here's Genty. Powering forward. He's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down.